It's a beautiful and very in-depth response to who you are and the connection of how we come about to be and do what we do. How did you end up finding your connection with being in wild and really connecting with Mother Earth, with the nature element, versus doing a regular 9 to 5 job? Or what was it that sparked that transition? Was it a transition at all, if that?
I think we tend to think of life as a line. We see how time is measured when they talk about epochs or whatever as a line. But in fact, life is a circle. And that, again, as women, what we can bring to the understanding of cosmology in life is that it is a circle. So as a small child, I grew up in the rainforests of British Columbia, and my first teachers were frogs and tadpoles. I used to go and get the tadpole eggs when they were little black spots still in this clear gelatinous gel, and I would bring them back to my homemade pond, and I would watch these tadpoles get born, and then how they would evolve into small frogs with tails, and then a frog that would jump out of the water and now live in land water. And that is where my sense of spirit was born. And that's why I would then go to church on weekends with my parents and go, I loved that we shared this as a family, but I couldn't find meaning. Mother Nature had already seized my soul as a 5-year-old.
Right.
And these frogs and tadpoles were teaching me something in a way that being in a building with religious iconographic sort of symbols wasn't art. And I say this with all due respect to all people of all religion. I can only speak to my own truth as a woman trying to find and connect to that part of who I am. That was me as a 5-year-old. And then I went through 12 years of our education system, and by the time I was 18 or 19, I was starting to think more. I was more influenced, like, well, I need to make money. This and that. And I went and got an undergraduate degree and started working in marketing for my family, who owned their own company. And I thought I'd get some business experience. And in those couple of years, I bought a house, a car, and the bank owned them. I started that process of buying things that we do. I realized I was gay. Very frightening. I always laugh when people talk about coming out of the closet because it's like, it sort of makes it sound like it all happens in 5 seconds. It was a self-awareness that took years to happen. By the time I was in my early 20s, I had ventured into my first relationship with a woman. Because my parents are Catholic, it did not go down well, and I lost my job, and I lost my family for quite a few years. We've since healed, and everything is wonderful.